that's what's so annoying, right? Because I want to go tell me what works. This is like in business, like the industry is different, the everything seems to be different. So somebody can tell you, "Oh, this is what worked for me." And you're like, "Crap,
Yeah.
now I have to still figure it out for myself." And what we have a tendency to do is be too overwhelmed, busy, whatever, and don't really pay as much attention as we possibly can to that. So these triggers will come up where it's you don't have a life that's exact. Like it took me forever to even start doing the morning routine thing. Like I kept having Hal Elrod, Miracle Morning Guy, like come on the show. I'm like, yeah, crap, I need to get better at that. Yeah, crap, I need to get better at that. Right? And then finally I was like, okay. And then it started tweaking small things at a time, but it's taken way longer than I've ever wanted it to. So why do we do that as humans, and how can we make that way easier? Because it's a huge commitment to try and figure some of this stuff out.
So it is, but it's also probably the most important commitment you could make, or one of them, because it's helping you get meta growth. As you get better at growing, you can get better at growing. You have more money, you have more energy, you have more time, and you can use those to build more money, more energy, more time, and you become your best self.
Mm.
So if you care about self-actualization, becoming your highest self, and being aligned with your values, then this is what you do. Now, I want to make this 10 times easier. That's the premise of SelfSpark, learning the technologies and the behavioral science that helps it be a lot easier. Um, I'll give one example. I'm wearing it. It's called the Pavlok. This is an
Oh, Manish, my good friend
it's
Manish.
yeah. So if I do this, it will basically shock me. It's an aversion therapy technique. I'm still testing it to see if it works. I think it does for some people, and it probably doesn't for other people. But it's a tool that you can, if you notice yourself procrastinating, you can press a button. You notice yourself on a Facebook, you can press a button, or it can automatically read your Facebook habits from another tool. That's
Oh,
called
good.
Rescue Time. Tracks what you do on your computer every minute, and it's like Big Brother, but in a really good way. It's like your supportive one, and it's just for you. But that'll tell you every minute how productive you're being, and you could have it tied to this and zap you,
We
or
know that
vibrate
that
or whatnot.
eventually, like, way long time from now, will probably exist at some point. We're not even anywhere close. We have a bracelet that zaps us. That's where we're at right now. Like, really, can't we come up with something better? No offense, Manish, no offense at all. He's doing very well. But tell me where you really see this going in like 2 years, not like 10, 20
Yeah.
years out, because I feel like that's different, but like in 2 years that we can start looking forward to.
So I've been studying this space really deeply for about 5 years now. And when I first started, I was more optimistic about how fast we're going to progress because I hadn't studied the whole ecosystem. Now I've looked at a lot. So in 2 years, we'll probably have a couple more breakthrough technologies like Tinder or Pavlok or whatnot. Um, I don't expect to have anything that's that transformative.
Hmm.
In one or two domains, maybe in finances are doing much better. I mean, Mint, when it first came out, was a breakthrough technology. And
Hmm.
so everyone hopefully has thought about using Mint to automate your finances. Uh, but I'm not sure if there's going to be anything that, if I were to bet money, which I sometimes would do, there there isn't one thing that's like obviously going to win. So I'm hoping nootropics in the next 2 years will be taking off. This is seems like it's happening, especially with marijuana becoming legalized and things like that. There's a recent meta-analysis on modafinil that was pretty big that
Cool.
showed some support